All right, hey, Biz. Guess what? It's Friday. Yes, that's right, baby. You made it. You survived it. You made it through right until the last day of the week. Yes. Hi, I am your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. You want to know a little bit more about me? Check out my website, KimOverholt.com. Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just bring some stuff over. Hold on. Julie, don't forget. Don't you forget about me. All right, KimOverholt.com. And of course, my one word that I always use for everybody if you want to do something, practice. Practice and lots of practice. And more practice than that. All right. So welcome to Friday. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a good Halloween. How do you enjoy my little Halloween special? Yeah, I know. Better late than never, right? At least, it was a little bit of something and showing you guys what I do when I get dressed up for Halloween. Did you enjoy my costume? A lot of people, I wore it to work, and a lot of people were like, whoa. It was either between being frightened or going, "Whoa, who did your makeup?" I like, for those of you who don't know, yes, I used to do face painting when I used to be the clown, Kimmy the clown. I used to do face painting, and I worked for Shirks and Shores for almost 8 years, doing the owner's exclusive. Ice cream parties for, well, helping out, just doing face painting, just face painting with the kids for the parties, and it was so much fun, and there was so much fun, and the kids had a good time, and they would always sing choco latte and all that other stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I look just like this. Yeah, most of the time I do a little decoration on my face just for ideas, and if they wanted to do like hearts or stars or anything like that, the sky was the limit. There's this one story I tell where there was a girl who came into my, I said little girl, and she sat down in my seat, and I said, "So, what would you like to be?" And she said, "I want to be a lion," because she had seen or lion or yeah, it was a lion. She said, "I want to be a lion," and she said, "I," because she'd seen my other previous ones of like faces and stuff, and she was like, "I want to be a lion." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm just about to start, and her mom goes, "I thought you wanted to be a princess. You told me that you said you wanted to be a princess." And the girl now was kind of like looking at her mom and then looking at me, and she was getting a little bit. I said, "Well, how about this? How would you like to be a lion princess? I can do that too." She's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yes. How would you like to be a lion princess?" She's like, "Yes." So I made her with the nice ears here, and then I put like a little tiara across there too. Did up her eyes, made her like a little nose and stuff like that. Made her like with whiskers and made her look like a lion, a princess lion. And she was so happy. When you can make people happy, just that little bit, that one little memory that sparks me feeling good for a little while, where I could please both of them, and they were both, and everybody was happy. Yeah, so that's a little bit of my little background about me, and I'm doing a little bit of special effects makeup. I've always loved special effects makeup. I love dressing up as a zombie, but I don't like zombies. I'm not a big zombie fan. I like to draw it, but I don't like to do one. So yeah, I appreciate doing that, and I've done faces for other people. One time I did this Joker. Um, when his smile went from here to here, right across his face, I had it so that it went from his upper lip, so he could still talk a little bit, but most of the time with his mouth closed, it still looked like his mouth was open with a big smile. So it was like fantastic. It turned out so well. I couldn't complain. So, and what else? Yeah, I used to do quite well. There's one girl that I work with, and she works in cosmetics, and she does special effects makeup for people for Halloween, and she decorates people, and she does her own too. So, and that's what the kind of things I like to do as well. Like I wish that there wasn't a lot of um, what would the word be? Like having to decide what you want to be. when you can be so many different things. Like, you have a choice for what you want to be, and it's totally your call at the end of the day. uh, who cares whatever anybody else is? What you have to be happy with what you do at the end of the day. And you could be an artist, you could be a scientist, you could be uh, a novelist, you could be anything that you put your mind to, and then change your mind and do something completely different. You can also, well, look at, for example, one who comes to mind is Brian May, who guitarist for Queen, but also astrophysicist. I mean, what a difference! But yet, there's a connection probably somewhere in there between music and the stars and this and the cosmos, I guess, right? So yeah, it was very windy last night, and it's been very windy this morning. The house here, for those of you who don't know, besides being haunted, it creaks a lot. So it's not really that haunted, but every once in a while you'll hear creaking noises. So if you hear something like a ticking noise or something, don't be alarmed. It's not a ghost. It's just the house is actually shifting in the wind. Isn't that funny? One day it'll be like Carrie's house and just cave in and everything. I'll just sink into the earth, and then that'll be it for me. Anyhow, neither here nor there. Like I say, I want to say Feedback Friday is all about finding out if you enjoyed this week. So, how did you like this week? Did you enjoy the entertainment yesterday? How about Wednesday? This was Wednesday, okay. Tuesday was Magic Tuesday. Um, and Monday, of course, the cartooning. I cartoon like crazy. I had just finished yesterday my last Inktober, and I'm like, Landmark was the last one, and although I haven't posted it online, because I was like, maybe I'll just kind of sit on it for a little while and work on it a little bit more. But I'm going to show you what Landmark means to me. Okay, so last one is Landmark. So we are tiny in comparison to the sun. Uh, that's Earth right there, and the moon is even smaller than that. We think everything is in great proportion to us, but really we are in proportion to everything else. And that's what the whole thing about showing you how small we truly are. The landmark is Earth, because that's the landmark. The fact that we actually exist in this space and time is like a bonus to the world. I think, well, not a bonus to the world, but bonus to the universe, that we actually exist, and that somewhere out there are other suns with other landmarks such as ours, to be able to exist in its own little world. But eventually, one of these little sparks from here could eliminate one of these little things out there real easy if it wanted to. And we have to take care of that little spot that's right there. And we've been here, but we haven't been here. This is so far away in comparison to that there. But let you know that that is the landmark, because right there is where we landed, and that is where we've made our home for more than we can realize. And our ancestors looked up at the stars, at the same stars, at the same moon, at the same sun. Ancient peoples also did that. This is what the final is. It's just being able to know your place in space and time. Landmark. Yes. So what do you think? That was the last one for Inktober. And although it's short and sweet, it gets to the point where you realize that, this consciousness is amazing. This life is a beautiful thing. This world that we're in has its problems, but we have the choice to be able to make it better or make it worse. So, and that's what I love about being an artist here in this on this planet, in this world. I could have been any other range of planets and galaxies and things like that. Nobody's going to try and get in touch with me anytime soon, but I'm sure that somewhere out there is another person that's just like me, thinking the same thing, that, there's more to just this. Then that's why I'm here. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for fame. I'm not doing it because, somebody told me I should do it. I'm doing it because I want to. And I'm bringing you guys some fun because I think you deserve some fun. And I'm bringing you a little bit of art because I think you deserve a little bit of art. And I'm bringing you a little bit of peace because I think you deserve some peace. And here is where it starts usually. And Feedback Friday, I get to hear back from you, from what you think of what I do. And am I in the right vein? Wrong arm? No. Right place, wrong time. Yeah, I might have been in the right place, might have been the wrong time. I was in the right vein, but it must have been the wrong arm. And I was in the right lane, but it must have been the wrong way. You know. So I have some interesting little tidbits of information too. I wanted to kind of, because I love putting out information. I love to sing and stuff like that, as you guys well know. Sometimes I sing without even thinking about it. It's just one of those things that I do. But there's what was I going to mention about? Yeah, there was something else. Shoot, I had it in my head now. I'm forgetting it because there's something. It's something very important though. I'll remember as we go and stuff. But let me do you a little service and do a little drawings or something. So let me just move this over a little bit. And where is my? Gonna grab you some whiteboard markers here. Okay. So Friday, being Feedback Friday, like I said, we're finished doing Inktober. Now we start back up again into doing something normal and regular. If I haven't told you, yes, it is the first of the month. So happy November 1st to all you guys out there. And it's the beginning of a new month. We're getting into the cool seasons, like real cold season. I might as well say, yeah, we're going to be getting into the cold soon. It's nice when the summertime comes, but I enjoy the changing of the seasons. And being in Niagara, you get to experience all the changes. You see the wind blowing around all the colored leaves. You get to experience the coolness of the air, the crispness of the when you're outside in the brisk winds. Yes, I'm using big words. All right, I'm going to let's start with this. Okay, because everybody starts with that. Okay, let me just lift you up a little bit so you can see me a little bit better here too. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to play a little bit with a little bit of ideas, and maybe we'll get Meta AI involved with this. Let's see. I wanted to kind of let's see. So, what do we have coming up? So, it's the weekend coming. That I know, and I have a few things that I'm going to be starting to work on too. I wanted to kind of like aim to get back to doing my own business, and whatever that may be. I know that I enjoy doing art, so I'm thinking for next week. Yeah, let's discuss what's going to be happening for next week. Okay, so next week. Things to look forward to. All right, so now that Inktober is finished, one thing I've been keeping in mind is getting started with some Christmas paintings. Something special for the holidays, maybe something special that maybe you might be interested in. Let's see, next week. Okay, so let's start off with Monday being Cartooning Monday. Next Monday, well, maybe Maybe I'll get Luna Sparkles back in. And we'll concentrate on getting everybody kind of put together. Because most of the month has been concentrating on getting just Inktober finished, which we did. So it's good to complete our tasks at hand, right? So next week, put some Christmas ideas together. So I'll think about it over the course of the weekend. Luna Sparkles for let's see, it's the weekend. So Monday, Cartoony Monday, we can do Luna Sparkles. Tuesday, which is Magic Tuesday, we will like redo our usual tarot card reading, but I will also maybe incorporate magic and art together, and maybe show you some illusion art, which is kind of there's all kinds of different styles of illusion art, which you probably are going to be very excited to find out about. And Wednesday, being Wellness Wednesday, we could probably get involved with wellness in the line of see November Remembrance Day. So remembrance, learning maybe how to be more mindful of what's going on in the world. Yes, Thursday, of course, I get to be a ham for you. I'll take requests. So on Thursday for ukulele. If you want me to play far away, let me know. And Friday, of course, is like as it is today. And today we're just going to like what should we do for next week? Okay, so next week, yeah. So today's the first, and it's Friday first. Oh, that's right, 6th, 7th, 8th. So 8th is going to get 9th, 10. So Monday will be Remembrance Day, and but on Friday we'll talk about maybe a little bit talk about remembering. Maybe we'll bring up the past, even though it's not good to bring up the past. You should leave it where it is. It'll bring up some old stories, maybe talk about some old things that we enjoyed back in around that time, that kind of thing. So just to kind of keep in mind things for doing for next week and stuff. And I appreciate you guys being here. And of course, every time I find you guys tuning in, it makes me feel so good to know that there's people out there who are interested in this kind of thing too. Let's hope I can remember. I can always look back on this on my shot. Like I do look back on, I do. I go through my videos and then go like, wow, okay, that kind of worked well. Let's try something else. And I'm always up for any suggestions that you may have to make things a little easier. And I always say, practice. Some people say, cursive writing is gotten out of style. And so I would say, learn to practice cursive writing. Learn to make like those squiggly lines. Learn to um, find some fancy lettering and give it a try. You find that some things are kind of interesting. Oh, shoot. Thank goodness for erasers. A little bit like that. You play with some fun getting your arm relaxed to just drawing. Sometimes you just need to do little swirlies back and forth. This kind of helps when you're practicing releasing your wrists and just playing with drawing and stuff like that. So learn to hold your pens differently. Obviously, I say that all the time. I'm going to try different shapes and things like that, see what it turns into. And always practice. If you want to get good at art, you got to practice. And with that being said, it's Friday, and I appreciate you guys being here. Let me just one more thing. Because I'm going to let you go for the weekend, wild and do your own thing. But while you're gone, I just wanted to let you know that you mean a lot to me. Now, I may not mean a lot to you, but you mean a lot to me. In your eyes, I see a shining light, and I wish that you could see that you mean everything to me. And yeah, so today I'm just going to be taking it easy before I have to go to work. And I hope to see you guys. Well, those of you that I know, I hope to see you during the course of the weekend. And those that I don't know, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your day. Be good to each other. Practice all the good things that make life worth living. And life is what you make it. So peace, oh brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And again, like I say, good luck. I'm looking to win the lottery. I'm trying so hard. Just because if I did, there'd be so much going on. You would have no idea. You'd be going, whoa, Kimmy. It's all a matter of luck of the draw or maybe not. But I'm hoping one day you'll be like, Kim. Yeah, I know Kim. She's crazy. And on that note, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. And where was I? Oh, yeah, I think I was here. So I hope you have a good day. Enjoy your Friday. Be good to each other. Let's get loud. That's it. Party on. I can't complain, nobody listens.